Ladies, let's be real for a second. You are out here doing everything, holding families together, building dreams, climbing mountains most people don't even see. But somewhere deep inside, there are three powerful things you need, not want, need to truly shine. And if you don't get these three things, life starts feeling heavy, confusing, lonely. So today, we're breaking it all the way down. If you're tired of settling, tired of feeling like something missing, stay with me. Because once you know what you need, baby, you'll never accept anything less again. Let's get into it. Number one, security. Security for a woman isn't a bonus. It's not a luxury. It's the foundation. It's the bedrock she builds everything else on. And I'm not just talking about having a roof over her head or money in the bank, even though that's part of it. I'm talking about something way deeper. Taylor, I'm talking about emotional security, mental security, spiritual security. A woman needs to know that she's safe. Not just physically, but emotionally too. She needs to know that when she opens up her heart, when she tells you her dreams, when she shows you her fears, you're not going to turn around and use that against her. She needs to trust that if she shares her scars, her past, her battles, you'll hold that with honor, not judgment. See, most women have been taught to be tough, to carry it all, to not cry too much, not need too much, not ask for too much. But deep down, she craves a space where she can finally put her armor down, where she can stop performing, stop protecting, stop pretending. A place where her softness is a strength, not a weakness. Where being vulnerable doesn't feel dangerous, where she can be messy, complicated, human, and still be loved, still be valued. Security also means consistency. It's not about making her feel important one day and invisible the next. It's about showing up day after day in ways big and small that say, I got you, I see you, I'm here. It's in the little things. The check-in texts, the way you listen when she talks about something that matters to her, the way you keep your promises even when it's inconvenient. It's about creating a world with her, not around her. A world where her voice matters, her dreams matter, her happiness matters. She needs to know that she's not walking through life alone, that somebody is truly standing beside her, not just when it's fun, but when it's hard. Security doesn't mean controlling her. It doesn't mean locking her down so she can't fly. Real security says, baby, you can have your wings and I'll still be right here clapping for you every time you soar higher. Real security empowers her. It breathes life into her. It makes her stronger, not smaller. Number two, loyalty. Loyalty isn't just a word you toss around when it's convenient. Loyalty is a lifestyle. It's a choice you make every single day, not just when everything's good, but especially when it gets hard, when it gets ugly, when it stops being easy. A woman needs loyalty the same way the seed needs water. It's how trust grows, how love deepens, how a real bond gets built. And loyalty ain't just about staying physically. It's about being emotionally present, mentally locked in, spiritually connected even when storms start rolling through. It's about sticking by her side when she's winning and when she's not. It's easy to cheer for somebody when they're on top, when they're shining, when everybody wants a piece of them. But real loyalty shows up when the crowds leave, when her dreams get delayed, when she questions her own worth, when the world gets heavy. That's when loyalty stands up and says, I still choose you. I'm not going anywhere. Loyalty means you don't switch up when new options come around. It means you don't treat her like she's disposable. like she's replaceable, like you'll stay until something better comes along. Loyalty is knowing her flaws, her struggles, her bad days, and still choosing her, still seeing the value in her, still honoring the bond you promised to protect. It's defending her name when she's not around. It's shutting down disrespect before it even has a chance to breathe. It's not entertaining conversations that make a mockery out of her. It's about being her safe space, even when nobody's watching, even when there's no applause, no rewards, no recognition. True loyalty happens in the dark when no one's clapping for you, because you're not doing it for show, you're doing it from your soul. Loyalty isn't just about being physically faithful either. It's about being emotionally faithful. It's about not giving other people the parts of yourself that you promised were hers. It's about not letting anybody or anything come between what you're building together. It's about making her feel prioritized, not just accommodated. It's about making decisions with her in mind, knowing that everything you do reflects back on the bond you share. And loyalty works both ways. It feeds a woman's strength, but it also gives her peace. It lets her breathe easy, knowing that she's not loving you while wondering if you're loving her back halfway. It lets her dream bigger because she's not wasting energy worrying about betrayal. Loyalty creates freedom inside the relationship, a freedom to grow, to become more, to rise higher without fear of abandonment. It's a sacred thing, a commitment that says, I'm with you, I'm for you, I'm fighting for you, even on the days you can't fight for yourself. Loyalty is one of the deepest forms of love a woman can ever receive. Number 3, support. Support is one of the most powerful gifts you can give a woman. Real support isn't about fixing her, controlling her, or making her feel like she owes you something. It's about standing behind her, beside her, and sometimes even lifting her up when she's too tired to stand on her own. It's about being a consistent force in her life, one that says, I believe in you, even when you stop believing in yourself. Support shows up in ways big and small. It's not just clapping for her when she wins. It's holding her hand when she's losing. It's being there on the days when her confidence is low, when the world's got her second guessing herself, when the mirror feels like her worst enemy. Support is not loud all the time. Sometimes it's a quiet presence, a steady look that says without words, I'm here, I'm not moving. A woman needs to know she's not alone in her battles. She needs to know that when life throws its punches, when she's chasing dreams that scare her, 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 herself, and it costs her friends, opportunities, peace. Someone is right there beside her, refusing to let her fight alone. Support is about listening, not always solving. It's about understanding that sometimes she doesn't need advice, she needs arms. She doesn't need solutions, she needs a safe space to fall apart for a minute without being judged. Support also looks like encouragement, not fake hype, not shallow compliments, but real, soul-deep encouragement that speaks to her potential. It's reminding her who she is when she forgets. It's pushing her toward the best version of herself, even when she's scared to step into it. It's knowing when to tell her, you're more powerful than you think. and when to say, it's okay to rest, you've done enough for today. Support is about flexibility too. It's understanding that women wear 100 hats: daughter, mother, partner, entrepreneur, caregiver, dreamer. And sometimes all she needs is someone who gets it. From someone who doesn't expect her to be everything all the time. Someone who's willing to adjust to meet her where she's at instead of demanding she meets you where you want her to be. Support is about action, not just words. It's helping her breathe a little easier. It's picking up the slack without making her feel guilty. It's being thoughtful about her needs, her pressures, her dreams, and showing her that she doesn't have to carry the world on her own shoulders every day. Support tells her that she can chase the life she wants and she doesn't have to apologize for it. It strengthens her spirit. It frees her to dream bigger. It teaches her that she is worthy of having a team, a partner, a real ride or die by her side. Support makes the difference between a woman who feels stuck in survival mode and a woman who walks in her full power. Number 4, respect. Respect is the soil where love, trust, and connection truly grow. Without respect, everything else falls apart sooner or later. A woman doesn't just need to be loved. She needs to be respected for who she is, what she's been through, and where she's going. Respect means valuing her mind just as much as her body. It means seeing her as a full human being, not just a role she plays or a title she carries. It's about honoring her voice, her choices, her dreams, and her boundaries without making her feel like she has to earn that honor every single day. Respect shows up in the way you speak to her, especially when you're angry. It shows up in the way you listen to her, not just waiting for your turn to talk, but actually hearing her heart behind the words. It's understanding that even when you don't agree with her, you don't belittle her. You don't dismiss her experiences or her feelings. You don't act like your perspective is automatically superior. Respect says, I don't have to fully understand to fully value you. Respect isn't about perfection. It's about consistency. It's about handling her name, her body, her reputation, and her dreams with care, even when she's not around to see it. It's about protecting her dignity in public and in private. It's about not putting her in situations where she feels small, where she has to question her worth, or where she's forced to fight for basic decency. Respect also looks like space. The space to grow, to make mistakes, to change her mind, to evolve. It's recognizing that she's not here to be molded into your idea of who she should be. She's here to become her truest, highest self, and respect means standing back and cheering her on without trying to control or shrink her. It's giving her the freedom to have opinions, passions, and dreams that don't revolve around you, and being proud that she's a whole, complete person all on her own. When you respect a woman, you see her ambition as powerful, not threatening. You see her strength as beautiful, not intimidating. You see her softness as sacred, not something to be taken advantage of. Respect means not punishing her for having standards, not making her feel guilty for setting boundaries, not playing mind games to manipulate her emotions. Respect is clear. Respect is direct. Respect is clean energy that says, I value who you are, not just what you can do for me. It's treating her like the prize she is, not like a backup plan or an afterthought. It's remembering the little details that matter to her, not because you have to, but because you care enough to pay attention. It's stepping up when you make a mistake instead of gaslighting her or blaming her for your own flaws. Respect demands accountability. It demands maturity, It demands a heart big enough to honor the weight and the beauty of the woman standing in front of you. Number 5, love. Love is the oxygen a woman breathes into her soul, but not just any kind of love. Deep, intentional, deliberate love. The kind that doesn't waver based on mood swings, bad days, or outside temptations. A woman needs a love that chooses her daily, not just when it's convenient or easy. She needs a love that shows up through actions, not just words. A love that's not scared to get his hands dirty, to weather storms, to stand firm when everything else feels like it's shaking. Real love sees her clearly, all her flaws, her fears, her wild dreams, her stubbornness, her fire, and chooses her still. It's not about loving the parts of her that are easy to deal with. It's about loving the whole of her, even the pieces she sometimes struggles to love herself. Real love leans in when life gets complicated. It doesn't run. It doesn't hide. It doesn't say, come back to me when you're easier to handle. It says, I'm here, I'm staying, let's figure it out together. Love means being her peace, not her pressure. It's making her feel safe, not suspicious. It's making her feel valued, not used. It's building her up instead of tearing her down. Love honors her existence. It doesn't treat her like she's just another option on a long list. It speaks her language, learns her needs, respects her boundaries, and doesn't take her presence for granted. A woman that does just want grand gestures and fancy words. She wants consistency. She wants to feel prioritized even on the regular, ordinary days. She wants to know that she's not just part of your life when you're bored or lonely, but that she's woven into the fabric of your life, your plans, your priorities, your future. She needs love that holds her close without holding her back. Love that challenges her to dream bigger without making her feel like she's not enough already. Love, real love, is patient. It gives her room to grow without making her fear abandonment. It allows for mistakes without keeping score. It chooses forgiveness over resentment, understanding over judgment, compassion over criticism. Love doesn't weaponize her vulnerability. It protects it. It treasures the trust she's given and guards it with loyalty and kindness. It's emotional intimacy, not just physical attraction. It's the look across a crowded room that says, I got you. It's the phone call after a long day just to say I'm proud of you. It's remembering the little things that matter only to her because they matter to you too. Love isn't passive, it's active. It's not something you fall into, it's something you build, something you nurture, something you fight to keep alive. Love is about showing up even when you're tired. It's about being honest even when the truth is hard. It's about being loyal even when options seem endless. It's about making a woman feel that no matter what changes around her, your love is something she can count on. Something that anchors her, strengthens her, and reminds her that she is deeply, undeniably, and fiercely loved. Number 6, purpose. Purpose is the fire that burns inside every woman, even if sometimes life tries to smother it. It's that inner knowing that her existence is bigger than just getting by, bigger than just checking boxes or surviving through days that all start to look the same. A woman needs to feel like her life has meaning, like she's moving towards something that matters, something that leaves a mark beyond just her name. She needs to know that her gifts, her voice, her energy, her ideas, they were all put here for a reason, not just to be wasted or overlooked. Purpose gives her a reason to rise when life tries to push her down. It fuels her resilience. It keeps her fighting through setbacks, heartbreaks, failures, and disappointments. It whispers to her that she was made for more, even when the world tells her to shrink. Purpose connects her to something greater than herself. It's not always about careers or titles or the money she makes. It's about waking up and feeling like her life counts, like her actions matter, like her time here isn't random. When a woman has purpose, she moves differently. She chooses differently. She won't settle for less because she knows she was designed for greatness. She won't allow herself to stay stuck in places where she's not growing because her spirit demands movement, progress, evolution. Purpose gives her clarity, gives her courage. It pulls her forward, even when the path is scary, even when the steps are shaky, even when no one else claps for her. And here's the thing. Purpose isn't something a woman needs permission to have. It's already inside her. It's in the way she dreams. It's in the way she loves. It's in the way she refuses to give up when life gets heavy. Sometimes all she needs is someone who reminds her that it's okay to chase it, that it's okay to build her life around it, that it's okay to prioritize her calling without apologizing for it. Purpose makes her life richer, deeper, more beautiful. It connects her to passion, to impact, to a legacy. It reminds her that she's not just existing, she's creating, she's contributing, she's influencing the world around her in ways that sometimes she can't even fully see. And when she locks into her purpose, there's a glow about her that no hardship can dull, a power in her steps that no obstacle can steal. Purpose doesn't mean she has to have everything figured out. It doesn't mean the path is always straight or clear. It just means she knows that her life is leading somewhere, that her story is unfolding in ways that matter, that every chapter, even the painful ones, are a part of something bigger, something meaningful, something only she was created to fulfill. Let me tell you something. If you can give a woman security, loyalty, support, respect, love, and purpose, you ain't just giving her a good life. You're giving her a foundation to build an empire. You're giving her the peace to breathe, the strength to grow, the freedom to become everything she was created to be. Because a real woman doesn't just want things from you. She wants to build with you, grow with you, win with you. And when she feels safe, when she feels seen, when she feels loved the right way, she's unstoppable. She'll pour back into you with a love so fierce, so powerful that it'll lift your whole life higher. But you got to meet her where she deserves to be met. Not halfway, not on your terms, on real terms. Because at the end of the day, every woman needs to know, I'm safe here. I'm valued here. I'm loved here. I'm respected here. Have purpose here. And when she feels that, man, listen, that's when you see a woman shine like the queen she was always born to be.